Hello Leo, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Leo for the week of February 14th. Now Leo, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now Leo, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a message from someone that is not me, that's somebody impersonating me, please do keep that in mind. Please do not get scammed. I also do exclusive content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and see what we have here for you. Now, just a small percentage of the people who watch my content are actually subscribed. And so if you watch my videos regularly and you have not yet hit the subscribe button, please do consider doing that. It really helps my channel grow in a big way. Same is true if this is just the first time that you are watching me. So let's see what we have here for you. We're going to be doing Celtic Cross. The tower did pop out in the beginning while I was shuffling. I normally don't take pop outs, but I know exactly what this is. Some of you are engaged in catastrophe thinking, and we'll get into that some more. Oops, that's not what I wanted. That's the bottom card. Let's go ahead and take 3 cards here to clarify as we go along. And I'm going to be doing something different here. I'm going to take 3, or I'm going to take a few oracle cards at the beginning of the reading. I've already shuffled the deck, and we're going to take these oracle cards in the beginning. So, all right, let me make sure everything's in view, and we'll get right into it for you. So, energy on the bottom. You have the 9 of Pentacles, which you probably already saw. I accidentally took the bottom card there. So 9 of Pentacles, very nice energy to find. This is all about financial independence potentially in your life. And for me, this is a major sign of abundance when you get the 9 of Pentacles card, because this person here on the 9 of Pentacles has grown something that is now providing them with pentacles that keep regenerating. Presumably the pentacles on this bush here keep coming back after they are picked. And so I always like to refer to this card as like a card of like passive income, dividend investing, any type of passive sort of money, or maybe even earning interest. It's these sorts of 9 of Pentacles is all about like the sort of financial situations that you take, or the financial steps that you take that improve your ability to be financially independent. And so for me, that's a big card for you, and I really love this energy on the bottom. So let's go ahead and put that right here, and let's see what we have here for you. Let's see what we have here. All right, so right away in the middle here, you have the 2 of Wands. I get a little finicky about the cards. You all know that if you watch my if you watch my readings before. 2 of Wands. So in your current situation, you are potentially right now at a crossroads in your life. This person here is at a fork in the road, and they're deciding which path would be best for them to go down. For some of you here, this is around a financial opportunity in your life, Leo. I do feel like some of you are searching for that answer. And actually your financial energy here looks very good. What I think is maybe coming forward for you is something to do with reframing your mindset towards this financial journey that you're on. And I think that's going to be extremely important for you here in this week ahead. You could even do some subconscious programming. There are like, if you go on YouTube and you type in like wealth subconscious programming or money subconscious programming, you can find these different like videos that will help you with that. I'm not saying it's like the magic bullet or the end all be all, but I am saying there's something here around, I think, catastrophizing or catastrophe thinking in relation to money, in relation to finances. You have the 6 of Pentacles here, which can represent, this came out as reversed. I normally don't read reversals, but it's in the problem position and it's reversed. So what I'm feeling here is some of you are concerned about the money that is going out, and this is blocking money that might be able to come in. The reason being is the 6 of Pentacles can refer to like the flow of money, the exchange of money, money coming in, money coming out. right? And you can see this represented in this scale. This is all about financial balance, the financial karma that you may have accrued. This person's having money going out. They are giving pentacles to people in need. But they know that as they give these pentacles to people, the money comes back to them in one way or another. It's like having this sort of wealth flow in your life. When you get the Six of Pentacles, it's coming up in the problem position. So for some of you here, it's like there's a blockage around that flow of money for you here. And I think some of you are extremely focused on a goal around financial independence in your life. Now, I do think it's actually going to end up to be pretty good for you here. In the past, you have the Emperor. So the Emperor is a major sign of success in business. It's a good omen in business or in career-related situations. I always like to say this is like big boss energy. This is the energy of bossing up, taking control of yourself, taking ownership of your specifically work life, having authority, having good structure, having good routines over your life to really help set yourself up for success. Situations like that. And so I definitely like to see this. You could have recently, taken really positive steps and actions towards a career situation. And now in the future here, you have this Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a financial new beginning happening in your life. It's a very good card to get if you're looking for an opportunity in finances or even business. This could come in the form of an investment. It could come in the form of a project, come in the form of a higher paying job, anything like this. Now, of course, none of this is financial advice, but I do see in the future here, there's going to be a big opportunity for you. And it's maybe even going to help you understand this. I keep wanting to say this flow issue around money. And I think that there's going to be an opportunity that comes in here for you. I think ultimately this will be because of the hard work you've put in with the Emperor here in the past. I think that's going to be a big thing for you. Now, in your conscious awareness, on your thoughts, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is somebody, you have money on your minds, okay? Take a note here. I mean, we have Pentacle, Pentacle, Pentacle. Now we have another Pentacle, and then we have boss energy here with the Emperor and needing to decide with the Two of Wands in your current situation. Okay, money is on your mind here heavily, Leo. And I don't think it's bad. What I think is going on is you may be so focused on your goal right now that you are missing out on something. And that's more about something that comes in with the Queen of Swords, which we'll talk about more. But that's kind of just what I feel. Now, the Queen of Pentacles here is potentially referring to making practical choices, okay? And being grounded, being sort of rooted in earth and earthly situations such as real estate, land, your investments. But it can also come forward as if, or when you are looking to budget and plan for money and for finances. Again, big situation here around this, around finances. In your subconscious situation, what is hidden or what you can't see or how you're talking to yourself in your subconscious, you have the Knight of Wands. You're ready for change. Okay, Knight of Wands is potentially a card indicating travel. It can represent moving residence, moving to a new location, but it can also say that you have hidden talents in this case. Some of you may have hidden gifts and talents here with the Knight of Wands showing up in the bottom row, because this bottom row may be what's hidden, and the Knight of Wands can refer to somebody who's like a maverick, somebody who can kind of wear all the hats, and same with the Queen of Wands. But this is somebody who is like a jack of all trades. So I think some of you might be uncovering some hidden gifts, some hidden talents here that may present itself as an opportunity in the future around money. So in the future, in the staff, in your current influence, the way that you are influencing the situation, you have the World. So the World is the major completion of a cycle. It says that you have gone through the entire major arcana and you are now given a victory. You are now given a reward. This is a powerful card. Like I said, it's the last card in the major arcana. And so it talks about a chapter ending and a new chapter beginning. It does ask you to go into a period of self-reflection and say, how has this journey gone? You know, I'm at the top of the world here. I've completed out the cycle. I've finished the chapter. I've finished the book. How has it gone so far? Or how did that journey go? And what can I do to prepare myself for the next journey that is inevitably about to start? And so for some of you, you know, big completions here, And I think you're going to get a real understanding of whatever's going on with this financial energy that we're getting here in this reading. Again, I need to stress that I don't think it's bad. I think there's huge opportunity in the external influence. You have the Queen of Wands. So we do have double queens, and we also have an Emperor, actually triple. We have 3 queens here. Okay, so you may have somebody who steps in and gives you wise counsel. Okay, that can certainly be the case with the Queen of Swords, but with all of these queens, I'm just getting that energy here. The Queen of Wands can represent somebody who is all about attraction. The Queen of Wands attracts opportunities into their life by being authentic and doing what they know is true for them. And so not just love, the Queen of Wands always has suitors in love, but they also always have opportunities in business and career and finance because they're capable of handling all the tasks, juggling priorities. It does say don't take on too much, or be careful of not taking on too much so you get overwhelmed, but it does say that you can handle a lot, and that is an attractive quality about you. And so, yeah, just keep that in mind. Now you have the Tower here as well. So the Tower is coming up in your hopes and fears. You are engaged in catastrophe thinking when it comes to finances. This could be referring to this blockage around flow. Okay, the flow of your resources coming in and out here is because I feel like when I get the Tower in this situation, it almost always is that energy of you feeling like there's impending doom, but that actually just being like a construct of your mind. That probably not happening, right? And so I do feel like some of you are, just catastrophizing your money situation. In the outcome, you have the Queen of Swords. Okay, this is, you may be focusing, the thing is, the Queen of Swords refers to extreme focus. And it's very good to have focus, but don't focus so hard that you're missing out on the breadcrumbs that may be available to you that then help you get to the goal in your intense focus. Hopefully that makes sense to you. If not, the Queen of Swords can represent somebody who gives you wise counsel, and really cutting to the chase. But again, having that intense focus here, I feel like some of you are very, very intent on securing your financial independence and your financial security at this time. Now let's go ahead and clarify this situation even more. All right, so let's see here. You have the 8 of Pentacles, which I love to see, the Hierophant, and the 5 of Cups. So the 8 of Pentacles is the card of major talent. You have an extreme talent. You have a lot to offer. When I get this combined with something like the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands, that means that you have a gift here, Leo. You have something that you can use. One of your gifts, you can use one of your gifts to generate wealth, to generate money, to keep yourself well provided for. I think some of you are discovering that. This may be letting go of some sort of disappointment with the way things used to be, a traditional way of thinking or operating here with the Hierophant, and it's coming up as a disappointment with the 5 of Cups. Some of you may be trying to detach from an old workplace or an old place of employment, or just an old belief that you have around money. I feel like is something that you're working through. Let's take a look at these oracle cards. So you have be assertive, no need to worry, and within the next few weeks. Okay, so I love that energy of no need to worry. I always love when I get that card. I think this is even better for you here as you have this idea of catastrophizing a situation or getting into catastrophe mode. Let's see what else we have here. And then you have Moon, take note of intuitive messages, Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy, and Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. What more do I need to say? We've talked about how you're getting these gifts that you have are coming out, and these hidden talents here are on full display. So I love this energy for you. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Take care. I will see you in the next reading.